All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, and Havakodash. And honors to the brothers that's pushing this word and sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Hopeful elect, men, women, and children. I'm the brothers of Hagabar. And yeah, man, today I wanna the brother Abiyabu from GMS New York camp, you know, sent me this article, see if we can get into it and hopefully get some scriptures to back it up, and Lord, whether Aparatazai be edifying to the elect, right? It says published 20 hours ago. Okay. Fox News. It says Zimbabwe shuts down internet. Okay. And amid violent crackdown. All right. Now Zimbabwe is in the land of Ham. Where in the land of Ham is, the quote unquote Africans, the real Africans, the Hamites. But even amongst those people, our people, the Israelites, has been scattered amongst, all right? Just for a little edification due to, intermingling with the other nations, all right? So, it says, an injured man received assistance at a hospital Thursday after an alleged assault by a group of uniformed soldiers in Harare, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe on Friday faced an internet shutdown after a violent crackdown on people protesting a dramatic fuel price increase, inflation. All right. It says AP photo, whatever. I guess that's the man's name or something like that. It says Zimbabwe has imposed an internet shutdown as demonstrators protesting a steep fuel increase were attacked by security forces, according to reports. And that's another thing, man. Sedition among men and basically the people rising against the government, that's not just gonna happen here. That is already happened, okay, worldwide, on internationally. But everything is not gonna be put on the media. So don't be fooled by thinking, all hell's not breaking loose here, what I'm saying, to a certain extent here in America, but everything that is happening throughout the world is not being televised on the everyday media. Okay, so you have people protesting over there, a violent crackdown on the people protesting, a dramatic fuel price increase, okay, and an internet shutdown. It says the African country's largest internet service provider, Econet, says it has been ordered to cut services until further notice. It's been ordered. Yeah, man. And at the end of the day, the internet over here ultimately is going to get shut down. Okay? It says access to Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter has been intermittently blocked since protests broke out on Monday, according to the BBC. So government like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers want to act up. We gonna shut the internet off. See how y'all niggas act now. You know what I'm saying? It says former Zimbabwe First Lady Grace Mugabe, or Mugabe, you know what I'm saying, subject of arrest warrant for alleged assault. At least 3 people have been killed and 600 people have been arrested. We were served with another directive total shutdown for the internet until further notice, said in a text message Friday, according to the agent's France press. Okay. Our lawyers, da, 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 we were sending parts for convenience. I'm not gonna read this whole thing. By the way, I'm just trying to get the good parts. Um, but yeah, sedition among men, and basically kingdom. It says it's shame. Let me see the U.S. Let me see. Let me see what the U.S. has to do about it. It says the U.S. Embassy, as Herrera said, it was alarmed by credible reports. No, you the one that gave him the orders to shut it down. It was alarmed by credible reports, and the security forces are targeting and beating political activists and labor leaders. The French news agency reported. Yeah. All right. Okay. More on the internet shutdown. It says the internet shutdown cuts off crucial access to mobile money that Zimbabwe's government uses to pay teachers and other public workers. So yeah, man. Hey, listen, we have a government shutdown, and other places are having internet shutdowns. It says the internet shutdown cuts off crucial access to the mobile money at the Zimbabwe's government uses. Yeah, so of course they're gonna protest. Government uses to pay teachers and other public workers. Of course they're gonna protest. You know what I'm saying? Some said they can no longer afford fares for public transportation or public transport, and some shops have run out of basics such as bread. Yeah, so the shit is gonna hit the fan. Long story short, for you Israelites over there too. Okay, it says the protests began after President Emerson, okay, announced that fuel prices were being double inflation in a country suffering a regular shortage of fuel, food, and medicine. AFP reported. Yeah, so you're gonna have to go up in prices somewhere, right? Because you still need to get your money. Okay. So yeah. Let's deal with the about the internet shutdown. Okay, because ultimately, you have our people consisting of the Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians that are scattered amongst them Africans over there too. Okay, and being the internet being shut off. All right, that's another way of what of how the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua gets out. Okay. What's the book I want? Amos. Yeah, Amos. So, with that, hopefully I get the scripture, and if the Spirit's on me to get another scripture, then when it comes to my mind, then, Lord willing, it's edifying. But this is Amos chapter 8, and I should start with, then should not the land tremble, and everyone mourn that dwelleth therein, and shall rise up while he has a flood, and there shall be cast out and drowned as by the flood of Egypt. No, and it shall come to pass in that day, so that I will cause the sun to go down, and I will darken the earth in the clear day. And I will turn to your feast in the morning, and to your song. No, verse 11, verse 8 and 11, it says, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land. Okay? So this famine, right? Even though it's two-way, at the end of the day, it's not talking about the famine of a shortage of food or cease of the food just yet. Even though there will be a famine in like manner, okay. But this famine is talking about here in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, okay, which is ultimately through the apostles and the elders, the teachers, and the preachers out there that's teaching this word to sincerity, truth, in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which is only great millstone, is doing. But it says, and we're doing that how we're out there on the streets, and via we upload videos. Okay, so via the internet being shut down, okay, over there, okay, that could be, or, you know, that could be a start of the famine of the word for over there. And it could trickle down to the fact of, coming over here eventually, which it will, which is all prophecy because I'm reading the scripture. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, okay? Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. Yeah, and you hear the words of Yahweh through the prophets of it, that and apostles and elders that have been set up to teach and preach, which are out there on the streets. And we put up videos, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Brothers over there in the land of Ham in Africa today that are Israelites, I'm pretty sure that they heard the word through YouTube if they did not come over here to the Americas, okay? Brothers in England, London, okay, Portugal, Australia, France, Germany, okay, so on and so forth. They heard the words of the Lord via internet, okay. Behold, the days come, said the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor thirst of water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh, okay. And they shall wander from sea to sea. Who is the they who has been, rejecting the words, or have been set up with stumbling blocks not to hear the word, or to not be comforted by the word. They're going to be wandering from sea to sea, meaning what? People to people, okay? And from the north even to the even to the east, okay? And they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. Why? Because it's too damn late, my man. Okay? Yeah, hey, scriptures say, yeah, in the book of Isaiah, and it's got to be the spirit, because that's the only scripture I had until, I wanted to get this one, but I think it's Isaiah 34, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not, I'm not I might just search it up right fast. Wild beasts of the desert shall also meet. Oh yeah, that's when America is destroyed. But there shall the great owl make her nest. But okay, Isaiah 34:16 says, "Seek ye out the book of Yahweh and read." So that's why you go back to Amos 8:11. These people are gonna be what? Going to and fro, to people and people, to see, which is people to people, from even to the north to the east, meaning they're gonna be traveling, trying to seek out the men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Who has the truth of the scriptures in wisdom, eyes, Isaiah 33:6. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, so keep you stable, or have stability in those times. Okay. That's why the book of Isaiah 34:16 says, "Seek ye out the book of Yahweh and read." Okay. It says, "No one of these shall fail." Yeah. At the end of the day, these prophecies gonna come to pass, and none shall want her mate. Yeah. Yeah. You can't intermingle no other book with the scriptures, with the Bible. Period. Okay. None shall have one mate. Yeah, you can't. The Quran. The Book of Mormons. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? For my mouth they have commanded, and spirit hath gathered them. Yeah. And the spirit is what? The spirit of prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Which is what the apostles and elders of Great Millstone are doing. All right. And this wasn't the scripture I wanted, but let's see if I can get it. It's, what was it? It was, That's what I wanted. Salakia. Salakia is 55 and 6. So, sometimes you gotta go back and read them scriptures. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Isaiah 55 and 6. It says, "Seek ye the Yahweh, seek ye the Lord, seek ye Yahweh while he may be found." Okay, and now is the time to find the Lord for you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians out there. Who are the Lord's people? Okay, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Okay, you still have internet access. Okay, the Lord, the men of the Lord are found on Great Millstone. Go to YouTube and type in Great Millstone or just GMS. Okay, there you will find your teachers, your apostles, and your elders. Okay, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Right. And that's not what the 2/3 of the Lord's people are gonna do. So therefore, they're gonna be devastated in that day. All right. With that, I want to give all praises, glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushad, Bahashem Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. To the hopeful out there, hopeful elect men, women, and children out there. Shalom.